This is generally one of the more festive weeks of my year. Hi everybody, today I'm planning out the week of Monday, December 24th to the 30th of December 2018 in my Erin Condren horizontal neutral planner. There are 3 days that are big for us in this family. So we celebrate Christmas in a secular way, my husband's birthday, my kid's 15th birthday. 2 birthdays plus Christmas, and the following week I have surgery. It's a busy time. So I'm just gonna get started. I decided I wanted to use some of the stuff I already have. That's been my theme. And I've got these Erin Condren sticker books. I think all 3 of them use gold foil for December, and there's like a kind of a Christmassy theme to them. There's this one, there's this one, and there's this one. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a more decorative spread than a super planny spread because my kids will be home from Christmas break. I'm gonna be getting ready for my surgery, but I'm not gonna be able to do a shit ton of like filming or podcast work. I'll be doing some editing and stuff throughout the week, but the goal for this week is to wrap up any of my commitments so that the following week, when I have surgery, I don't have to worry about shit. And also to celebrate the holiday and the birthdays this week. That is kind of what we're gonna do, so I'm just gonna get started. Now I've got a couple of washi tapes to go with this. It's a the gold asterisk one from Erin Condren, and then this one, which I don't even know where I got it, but it's like a gold stripey thing that I can use here. But then I also have the strips that come in each kit that I'm going to use. I've also got this big fat green washi tape from the, I think it's from the Planner Society, that I'm going to use down here. I also went digging through the stuff I have and found these gold confetti strips from Cricut Paper Co. that I'm going to use as well, I think. But it's going to be a fairly decorative week. I'm not going to be doing a lot of like deep dive planning. Most likely I will barely touch my planner after this week. I mean, it's a full disclosure, right? The days I'll probably be using it and looking at it will be probably this day and maybe these 3 days, but these 3 days will probably not get too much planner love in the interest of full disclosure. I'm just gonna decorate it and maybe I'll go back and add to it later. Who knows? And I'm going to be using a lot of Erin Condren stickers here, and I've had some trouble with them sticking in the past, so we'll see how this goes. But I've got this Merry Everything sticker here. There's a lot of green. I do want to add some red in here as well. I'm not always a fan of like the quote-unquote traditional Christmas colors, but I'm cool with them for right now. I ran this across the top, but I want to put something else across the top as well. I think I'm going to run these poinsettia strips, maybe, across the top. I'm going to leave... I might leave these. I may change them out. I might not. The color matches. I might. I'm just sort of throwing shit down here, man. Now I do need to start doing some contemplation how this planner is going to work for me in 2019 as well. Like I know I'm going to be using it. I'm not changing it. I'm going to cover up the 2018, I think. I'm not changing what planner I'm going to be using in 2019. Actually, what I'm going to cover this up with white, using a couple of these white flags from Krissyanne Designs. So I'm not sure necessarily if I'm not going to change the planner because I do want to keep using this planner at least through July or June or whenever this ends. I think it's June. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to rethink how I'm using it. And that's something that, God damn it. That's something that I need to contemplate for this next year as well as my bullet journal. You know, they work together in like an organic system. Gotta respect the organic. I'm gonna take these Merry Everything strips. I got the other one off of a sampler that I had, but then I've got these ones as well, and I'm just gonna put these above it to kind of tie it together in one explosion of gold foil, red and green. None of which, I mean, I love this color green is actually my favorite color green, but this whole aesthetic is so not my usual style. Hark the herald extra sings. Yeah, look at that. That's not extra. That's not extra at all. All right, let's do the other side. And see, that works because the gold December is in both of these two books. So I was able to use both of them on one spread. Is that a waste? Only if you feel like extraness is a waste. And I never feel like extraness is a waste. I'm using my stuff, right? I'm covering the whole thing up just enough for it to matter. There we go. There we go. Fancy, fancy. Okay, now I'm gonna washi tape off the boxes. That will be the reason I kind of peek into my planner is for this kind of stuff. All right, before I draw in my blood pressure lines, I do need to mark in kind of where Vlogmas is gonna end, and then my kids being on break. Actually, I think I'll put break over here because I don't think it's gonna make it that far, but we'll do Vlogmas right here. I can't remember if I'm stopping filming Vlogmas on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I don't remember. I guess we'll see how I'm feeling. Our Christmas Day, we don't generally do much of anything. We sit around the house and we open presents and shit, so it may not be interesting, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna use one of these Krissyanne Designs at Michael's stickers to mark in Vlogmas. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm gonna go for the green though, I think. Okay, now I'm gonna draw in my blood pressure and then get my weather and my meals entered in through Thursday. They're kind of tentative though, because I know we're gonna go out to dinner for Jesse's birthday and we're gonna go out to dinner for Katie's birthday. And I think we're gonna try and go out to dinner for Katie's birthday, not on the actual day, but I'm not sure yet. Snacky dinner is when we do like roasted garlic and cheese and fruit and crackers and like some charcuterie type things, and my kids love it. So we might do that night. I'm not sure. We might go out that night as well for Katie's birthday. Again, not really sure, but we'll probably be going out Wednesday night for Jesse's birthday. So I'm gonna go ahead before I do anything else, and I'm just gonna put in the things that need to get taken care of each day underneath the date, because then I'm gonna go in and throw in some decorative things, because I know that I'm not gonna be fucking too much with this planner next week. So we're gonna start with Monday, and I have a thing for my patrons going live that day, and there's a thing at my church that night that I don't know if we're gonna go to or not. So I'm using this computer from Krissyanne Designs at Michael's for the patron thing, and this like ornament from one of the Erin Condren books for the church thing. And Tuesday is Christmas Day, and I don't have anything that I need to put on that day. Wednesday is Jesse's birthday. It's also a day my patron calendar goes live, and I have to check my pre-op instructions because this is the week before my surgery. These are both from the Krissyanne Designs at Michael's collection. I'm gonna use these to mark, check my pre-op instructions and my patron calendar, and I'll deal with Jesse's birthday when I do the decorative stuff. Which means I also need to remember to update the Google Calendar for my patrons because they have one of those now. On Thursday, Katie has an appointment at 3 p.m. And then on Friday, I have my patron hangout at 6, and I have a call about my surgery at any time that day. I need to be ready to answer it when it comes in, as opposed to screening my calls like I usually do. So I'm using the phone from Krissyanne Designs and then this mug from one of the Erin Condren pages. Saturday, I need to wash sheets, and I need to post my challenges to Instagram. So I've got these two things from the Krissyanne Designs at Michael's for that. Now Sunday is Katie's birthday, and we may wind up going to Japantown, so I'm not going to put anything right here, but those are the things, and I need to schedule a podcast interview for next week as well, but that's all of the specific things that need to get done on all of these days. I think on this day I also need to edit the blog, so I should probably get on that too, because I can't remember if it's that day or Christmas. We'll figure it out. But now let's get into some fun shit. Let's do some decorating. So I'm pulling out my celebrations collection, and I think in one of these there was a wreath, and I want that. I take this wreath for Tuesday, doing some layering shenanigans right about meow. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm just gonna overlay. I don't care if it overlaps on this one. Normally I do care, but I don't care today. And I'm gonna grab this Merry Christmas from the Celebrations collection. Maybe I'll grab a Steve too. Is there a good Christmas Steve in one of these that I want? I guess there's a Santa Steve. Let's take a Santa Steve. Yeah. Hell yeah, layering. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Sound like the Jolly Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho. I've also got, besides these Erin Condren books, I grabbed out the Happy Planner memory keeping book that has the holidays in it, which the holiday for this one is Christmas. And there's some red, like, foiled stickers that I'm not going to use, or any of like the super religious ones, but these ones have gold foil, and there's some poinsettias in here which kind of go with some of the stickers, so these might be a good one to go with. Should I be extra? Let's be extra. Why not? Extra as fuck. This is so not my usual planning style. Oh my god, this feels so weird. I did this that one time. That is crooked. Shit fire. I did this that one time when I was getting ready to go to September to go to my sister's surgery, and I knew I probably wouldn't be looking at my planner, and this is the same time I felt comfortable in covering this much of my planner up with stickers. But like, it's just really out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna see how the other half lives. Okay, so there's some Christmassy shit. Actually, now that I'm in this Happy Planner book, this says Holiday Concert, which is basically what the music program is on Christmas Eve, so that's more specific. So this is Jesse's birthday, so I'm wondering if there is a good sticker amongst all the Christmas stickers to use for that. So I'm gonna put this flag here in this spot for Katie's birthday, and then I'll put one in this spot for Jesse's birthday. I'll use this one. I hope that's his age. I always fuck his age up. I'm gonna put this What Is Life But One Grand Adventure under Katie's birthday, because honestly, when you think about it, Katie's turning 15, which is the year they'll be able to get their driver's permit. This is their first year of high school. There's a lot happening. Like, I'll be able to take Katie with me to General Assembly for being a UU, because they'll be old enough. So that, I think, is a good reminder for that. I'm just putting that there to cover up most of Saturday to keep me from scheduling too much on Saturday. It gives me a little bit of room on Friday, but not too much room on Saturday, because I would like to not, you know, overdo it that day, because my husband will be off. It'll be our last weekend before I get my surgery done. This is starting to look kind of interesting. I'm not really sure if interesting is the word I would use for it. This is crooked, damn it. Can't put stickers down straight for the freaking life of me. I'm gonna layer these two stickers, this Happiest of Holiday Wishes, and then right here, whoops. No, I'm not gonna use that one. Probably this All Is Bright sticker, that'll work. And on that I'll put Vlogmas. I'm gonna take this one and run it right here. And then maybe also run it right here. Ooh, yeah, I can do like a, one of the things when there's repeating events where they're not, like these two events, the birthdays are not the exact same. They're two different people's birthdays, but they're similar. There are two birthdays happening in the same week. So I like to, you know, I did the same like with where I put these stickers, and sometimes I did it when like editing my vlog. I like to like reciprocate, like to have like kind of similar mirroring things happening. I think it just looks really cool. So we'll put the red here and then the gold here. And again, that keeps me from scheduling too much on those 2 days so that they can do what they want. We can do whatever they want to do on those days, you know, within reason, what we can afford and what's possible. Like Katie, we already went to see Dear Evan Hansen. That was part of Katie's present, but we're still going to do something awesome. Anyway, we'll probably go to Japantown and go shopping. That's usually what we do for Katie's birthday, because Katie loves Japantown. And I think I'm gonna take this It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year sticker and put it right here. This is where I'm gonna end it. Now this is very extra. It's super covered in stickers and not really covered in plans, but it's kind of on purpose. But this way, regardless of whether or not I come back to this, I'll be able to go back and see a holly jolly fucking week. Do Do you do that? How do you manage when you know you're not going to use your planner? Do you pre-decorate? Do you go back and memory plan later? I never remember to do that in my Erin Condren. But what do you do or do you just leave it blank? What do you do when you know there's a week you're not going to be super active with your planner if you're a decorator like I am? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.